Hello, this is question 19 on your mix exercise 5 from year 13. We have to solve the following equations, giving answers to three significant figures in these intervals. Yeah, each of them has a different interval. So the first one is 3 sine theta is equal to 2 in 0 to pi, so half a circle. We have that sine theta. This means that sine theta is 2/3. With the calculator in radians, we find sine minus 1 of 2/3, and we get 0.730 to three significant figures, radians. This angle, and I think it helps, you can use the circle, the unitary circle, you can use the graphs, you can use the cast diagram, wherever you prefer to find the other solutions. I'm just going to remind you that this is 0 radians, this is pi half radians, which is 1.57, just because it's going to help you to decide where you are. So this is 3.14, and this is 3 pi halves, which is 4.71, and this would be 2 pi after one circle, which is 6.28, yeah, roughly. So 0.73 is an angle in the first quadrant. The next angle that has the same sign, so it's going to be the opposite here, it's going to be the symmetrical here, because it has the same sign, which is the vertical line, yeah. This angle is 0.73. This angle is going to be pi minus 0.73. Yeah, so the next angle is going to be pi minus 0.73, which is 2.41 radians to three significant figures. One solution and the other solution. Yeah, that's for the first one. Then for B, I have sine theta is minus cos theta, and we have between minus pi and pi. So from here, so from minus pi to pi. So we have the whole circle, but we have to be careful on how we give the answers. Yeah, sine theta. What I'm going to do is divide everything by cos. So I have only tan. So I have tan theta is equal to minus 1. If you find that value with the calculator, if you do tan minus 1, you get theta is minus pi quarters, which is perfect because it's in my interval, minus pi quarters. Is somewhere here. And then the next one with the same tan, if I have an angle here, negative, that is minus pi quarters, the other is going to be, sorry, at the same time, we need the same gradient, so it's going to be this line. If we move clockwise, this angle is going to be greater than minus pi, but if we move anti-clockwise, this angle is going to be pi minus pi quarters, yeah? Or we just think that the tangent repeats every pi, so we can add pi in the other direction, if that makes sense, yeah? But it's going to be pi minus pi quarters. So the next theta is pi minus pi quarters, which is 3 pi quarters, yeah? So these are my two answers, minus pi quarters and 3 pi quarters. Next equation is this one. I think I'm going to carry on working here to keep an eye on the circle and in the equation. So for C, I have tan theta plus 1 over tan theta. We have to prepare this equation a bit. Is equal to 2, and we have the whole circle. Yeah. We can multiply by tan, so I get rid out of the denominator. So tan squared plus 1 is 2 tan. And if we reorganize, we have a quadratic tan theta plus 1 equal to 0 that we can factorize. When we factorize, we have tan minus tan theta minus 1 squared equal to 0. Yeah, it's a perfect square, which means tan theta is minus 1 is 0, which means tan theta is going to be 1. Tan theta is 1 when pi is when theta is pi quarters. So the first answer, if you don't remember that, you can do with the calculator, tan minus 1 of 1, and you get pi quarters, that's fine. So we have a value here in the first quadrant. Pi quarters is 45 degrees, is this one. We need the same gradient. So we have this angle here, which is pi plus pi quarters. Yeah, the next value, theta, is pi plus pi quarters, which is 5 pi quarters radians. We should be writing the units. Yeah, this one and this one, my two solutions again. And for the last one, I'm going to have a quadratic again. So let's going to prepare it. We have 2 sine squared theta minus sine theta minus 1 is sine squared. We are going to put the sine squared together. So we have sine squared minus sine theta minus 1 equal to 0. Yeah, just subtracting sine squared. If we try to factorize, it's not going to be easy. So we are going to use the quadratic formula. And we have the sine theta has 2 real roots. This one divided by 2. So the positive and the negative. The positive is too much because it's 1 plus something is going to be above 1. So that is not giving me solution. Yeah. So sine theta equal to 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 is greater than 1. So this is not giving me solution. The other one, sine theta 1 minus root 5 divided by 2 is giving me, so this is minus 0.618, so it's possible. And that means that theta with the calculator is going to be minus 0.66623 significant figures. That's my first solution, always the first one with the calculator, and then how you find the others is a bit up to you. You can use, I like using the circle, but you can use the cast diagram or the graphs. So I have this angle here, which is in the first, in this quadrant, is negative, minus 0.666, and I need the same sine. Sine is here, so we need this angle. If we keep measuring clockwise, so look at the interval, if we keep measuring clockwise, this angle could be the next solution. So this one here is going to be negative and is going to be pi minus this value positive. Yeah, so this angle here is going to be, or if you want to just count it as negative, it would be minus pi plus 0.666. Yeah, so the next solution would be minus pi plus 0.666, which is minus 2.48 radians to 3 significant figures. Yeah, and that's all with this question.